and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for December the 2nd through December the 8th. These readings are, first of all, if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you found this channel. I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you will return. And if you are returning, guys, I thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate your love and your loyalty. And thank you for coming back. And these readings are for the collective, guys. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't assume that everything I say here is applicable to you. If you would like a more in-depth, tailored and personal reading, please click on this link here and that will take you to my website and you can check out all the readings that I offer. Now, what else? This is for your sun, moon and rising also. And all the links to the other videos will be down below. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get them all up there, but check underneath and you'll get those links to everything you need below. Now, I have a Facebook group, guys, and I do a live feed every 2 weeks in that Facebook group, which correlates with either the full moon or the new moon. And we look at how you are receiving the energy of the new moon or the full moon, respectively. And whoever shows up, we look at those horoscope signs. And I have my tarot cards on hand to answer any questions. So we have a really good time in that group. It's very positive, it's very nurturing, and it's a private group. So if you would like to join, click on the link below and that will take you, and all you have to do is answer a couple of questions and you'll get in. Now, what else? Yes, another way to support this channel, guys, is through Patreon. Click on that link there and check out my Patreon page. I post things on Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And I am working on a project that will be available to my patrons for free, and there'll be a charge for other people. So they get to see things first sometimes, before I release it. These readings come in 3 sections. This is the intro, then there's the astrology report, and then there's the tarot reading. So I will have skip times to each section below. There'll be timestamps there so that you can skip. If you're checking out your sun, moon and rising, you don't have to check out the astrological or the intro again. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And we have a huge shift in energy this week. We've probably been feeling it a little bit, well, most likely. So Monday, December the 2nd, Jupiter moves into Capricorn. This is a huge shift in energy. It's moved from Sagittarius, which is its home sign, fire and excitement and passion, and it's moving into a earth sign, which is grounding and practical, a very, very different energy. Now it's been in Sagittarius for the better part of a year, and it'll be in Capricorn until December the 19th, 2020. So it's going to be there for just over a year. Now, Jupiter expands our experiences, our knowledge, and whatever actually we're focused on at the time. Jupiter represents optimism and growth and generosity and abundance. And in Sagittarius, Jupiter encouraged us to develop our cultural and spiritual awareness, and to raise our higher minds, to broaden our outlook, and to have faith. Now, as Jupiter enters Capricorn, we now have a different focus. Jupiter in this earth sign of Capricorn will make us more practical and realistic. We're motivated to achieve our goals by visualizing our success. It's kind of concrete. It's very grounded and very kind of realistic. We grow and expand our horizons through action. So it's about doing, not about just, contemplating and thinking of brilliant ideas. It's very kind of grounding. And we're not so easily enticed by get rich quick schemes that we may be thinking of, we may have been thinking of in Sagittarius. During Jupiter's transit through Capricorn, we are less likely to take risks. We need clear goals and strong plans to get tangible results. Jupiter in Capricorn can attract good fortune when we organize and conduct ourselves with integrity, and when we're ethical and mature. We need to be disciplined and committed to a methodical step-by-step approach to realize our goals. We have a strong need for concrete results and security. We need to be aware of a self-serving attitude, though, and cultivate patience and tolerance for weaknesses during this transit. Jupiter is about expansion, as I said before, so there can be a danger of overdoing things. We could expand our waistline, for instance. We can do things that, we can overdrink, overeat, anything that's kind of addictive, gambling. We can have that tendency. So it's really important to be aware of that tendency and not to engage in any kind of addictive behavior. Now, on Tuesday, December the 3rd, Mercury is sextile to Pluto. That's a lovely aspect. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication and thought, and Mercury is in Scorpio, right, which is ruled by Pluto. So we're already in this deep thinking, contemplative, thoughtful communications kind of energy. And then with Mercury sextiling Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, we're likely to delve even deeper into the crevices of our mind. Personal growth and deep conversations and connections are possible. This is a wonderful energy to go into therapy, to do some therapeutic work, or even past life regressions. Now, later on the same day, Venus is sextile to Mars. Now, Venus and Mars are the archetypal lovers, right? Passion. So we can expect passion. And physical, sensual exploration, even perhaps eroticism, and could even be kind of sexual taboos, because, Mercury and Pluto are also, we've got that energy going on. Now, on Sunday the 8th, the Sun is square to Neptune. This is a very challenging aspect and can lead to oversensitivity. Feeling a lack of energy and a lack of motivation. Neptune can be visionary at its best, but with this aspect, it can be delusional. We can easily be duped and lied to. So resist taking any risks or making any life-changing decisions at this time, because we can all be prey to people who are, being a little nefarious and perhaps not telling us the truth. And we too can perhaps hide things and not be so honest ourselves. Now, we can also fall prey to depression or melancholy during this time too. Now, later, about 12 hours later, just over 12 hours later, the good news is that Neptune and Venus will bring your focus to romance and sensual feelings again. So it's a great time to explore creative, romantic, sensual activities with your partner, or indeed go on dates if you're single. It's a good energy to meet someone. It's very kind of magnetic. So love is in the air, guys. Though resist the urge to make any commitments at this time. Without further ado, let's go to your tarot reading, shall we? Hello, Pisces, and welcome to the tarot card section of your reading. This is for December the 2nd through December the 8th. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces for the week of December the 2nd through December the 8th? Three cards for Pisces, please. Three cards for Pisces. Two more cards. Oh, one more card. There you go. Oh, interesting, darling. This is very interesting. Okay, so now let's go to your clarifying cards. These are clarifying cards for Pisces. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces through these clarifying cards for the week of December the 2nd through December the 8th? This is for Pisces. Please clarify. Oh, okay. Please clarify. There's definitely crossover here, guys. Honestly, it's major crossover. Check out your sun, moon, and rising. Please clarify. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's take a look at your cards, shall we? Pisces. Okay. So, the first card out for you is the Ten of Swords. Clarifying the Ten of Swords is the Hanged Man. Then you have the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Four of Swords. And then you have the Devil, clarified by the Magician. Pisces. The first card out is that betrayal. This is like, comes out of the blue. This is very the Sun square Neptune, right? And Neptune's your ruling planet, so it's ultra sensitivity, but you are feeling betrayed. But the thing is this is about, it's a 10, and 10s are about endings and beginnings. So this is like, look, this is an end to that sensitivity, that feeling of being betrayed. It's really difficult to not feel this for most of us, because, with Neptune squaring the Sun, there's a lot, it's a challenging aspect. So there's delusion, there's deception, there's, people stabbing you in the back. I mean, not literally, hopefully. But, people are delusional at this time, with Neptune really playing a big part and the Sun. So, somebody could betray you out of left field and really sideswipe you. It's like you don't see it coming, kind of thing. But clarifying it is the Hanged Man, right? So this is saying, look at this from a different perspective. You can grow from this. You can really learn kind of boundaries or sets. These are growth lessons that we are going to experience. The potential for growth, right? We have reaping days and we have learning days, and this may be learning for you. And this is, this reminds me in a way of Neptune, because this guy's just hanging there and he's sacrificing himself for the greater good. So he's almost like a saint. He's able to kind of look at something from a different perspective and grow from it. This is a perfect opportunity for personal growth for you. So you can make, there's a silver lining in this cloud, and a potential for a new beginning, right? So now you have the Seven of Cups, which is Neptunian again. This is like confusion. so many options, not knowing where to begin, what to do, how to do it. There's so much going on. It's like, oh my God, should I do this? Oh no, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. You know, we all have that to some degree. But this is really exhausting you. It's like you're really like, should I do this? Should I get this job? Should I apply for this job? Should I get this apartment? Should I move? There's all these things that are swimming around in your head, and they're exhausting. And it's very difficult to get clarity at this time with the sun moving into that square, becoming exact on Sunday. Plus, you know, we have Jupiter moving into Capricorn, which is, you know, it's gone from a light, fiery kind of passionate energy into a very heavy, grounded, manifesting, you know, pulling it down. It's going to feel a little heavier, a little harder, perhaps. So, look, I always say that meditation will give you the answer to this going forward. And look, it's actually you just need to rest. You've got the Four of Swords. You need to kind of take it easy. You need to be easy on yourself. You need to get some rest. You need to eat right. You need to drink enough. It's like hydration. It's taking the basic care of yourself. Making sure that, you know, because you can make better decisions when you've had enough rest, right? It's like you're so exhausted you can't even think. It's that kind of thing. And the next card out is the Devil, and the Devil is Capricorn, right? The Devil represents Capricorn. This can be a distraction. This is the shadow side of Capricorn. So this is about, well, it's really the emphasis on the material realm, right? So this is about, this is a distraction. Now, this can be a person that can distract you. And I am kind of getting a trickster coming in here. I never interpret the magician like this, but that was the first thing that came to my mind when I saw him. So I am feeling that there is somebody coming in who isn't what they appear to be or who they portend to be. So it's very important to take your time with people, to sit back. Definitely get enough sleep, because then you'll be able to think clearly. You'll be able to tap into your intuitiveness, which is innate in you. But there's definitely a trickster in your midst. You know, it's somebody who's kind of probably trying to get you to do something, to buy something, to be someone, or, you know, selling you on something like, oh, you know, move to this place, it's like this, or, you know, get this job, or buy this, it's really going to, you know, make you happy. Buying something doesn't make you happy in the long run. For maybe a split second as you just take ownership, and then once you've got it, you're like, it's not all that. So beware of this handsome devil, darling, who can be, there's no gender here, you know, there's no specific gender. But there is, and this is definitely the Sun square Neptune, major aspect this week, major challenging. You know, there's, you can be duped into buying something, doing something. You can, you know, somebody can lie to you. They don't appear to be who they are. I mean, they aren't who they appear to be or sell themselves as. So be very careful about letting new people into your inner circle or your sanctum. And don't open yourself up to too much, or to somebody you don't know very well. It's, you know, keep people at arm's length. Don't believe everything you hear, and take everything with a pinch of salt. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, social media, comment. I always answer every comment and I welcome feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.